Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo, October 13, 2022. You're feeling more grounded today. Even if you have some matters up in the air, you're likely to find it straightforward to focus on those things that are within your control and make progress. Having an end goal in mind seems to work best for your mood and productivity today. Brainstorming and collaboration are highly favored, and networking efforts can have rich rewards. People in your life are more supportive of your goals or integral in helping you see your priorities. You'll do better focusing on getting something straight rather than veering away from your schedule with a Sun-Saturn trine today. Your added focus and more vigorous attention win you points in your relationships and improve your projects and endeavors. Meeting your responsibilities is especially satisfying right now. An important day for looking to the long term in regards to your relationships has arrived today. With the mighty sun blazing a trail across the sky from you in your solar 7th house of partnership, he'll link in a beautiful alignment with Saturn in your solar 11th house of friendships, communities, and online dating. There are a few ways this could affect you. For singles, you may find an acquaintance or friend who possesses long-term potential as a lover. If committed, this energy could help you and your significant other make a plan and a promise to reach toward one of your greatest lifelong aspirations. Use this energy to your benefit. Are you open to working with new professionals? You could consider new partnerships when the Sun in Libra forms a harmonious trine to Saturn retrograde in Aquarius. Saturn retrograde is currently revising your greater professional community, while the Sun encourages you to share your professional ambitions with someone who is your equal. The trine encourages you to network to ensure that you are working with the best professionals possible. You might even feel inspired to commit to different aspirations, which may lead to a change in the responsibilities detailed in your arrangements. While the moon is making an ordinary monthly visit to your income sector, on both sides of the financial fence, the timing couldn't be better. At the same time that this is giving you a better sense of where the money is as planetary activity on the job and career fronts regroup, as the moon crosses the lunar nodes, this is a window into both sides of the financial fence. With the Sun and Venus returning to your financial sector later next week, the timing couldn't be better. With so much physical energy at your disposal, it's a wonder that you are not a professional athlete or dancer. You must have realized by now that you are one vital individual. Today you might seriously consider the ramifications of this and decide it's time to implement some health habits into your life that will bring that energy to a constructive level. Regular exercise and a balanced diet may not be enough. Meditation could do you good, or maybe the martial arts. The vibrations of the day will be speaking of escape and long departures. This may seem contradictory during this period of intense activity, but you will be feeling a strong desire for anything that is exotic and discovering new horizons. You will have to finish up some work that you have already started before making your dreams of traveling concrete. Indeed, you should clarify your current professional situation and show yourself to be precise and clear with your family and friends. There is a certain amount of fragility in your love relationships, and you won't be able to help trying to fix things in this area. 2 days after a full moon put a balance between your personal and relationship needs to the test, Mercury's return to your relationship sector yesterday has been a mixed blessing. In the short term anyway, with a clash with Jupiter today keeping the pressure up. However, this time without the emotional fog of war, while giving the planet of communication something to work with during his first full day back on the job. Meanwhile, the Sun and Saturn are making this a powerful day for personal and professional networking, friendship and relationship building. While Mercury is spending his first full day back in your relationship sector clashed with Jupiter in Aries, it is both for the third time in just 2 months and without the emotional fog of war from the recent full moon. In both cases, this is putting a balance between your personal and relationship needs, but with more clarity and as the planet of communication, with Mercury able to give this a voice. Our eyes in the sky. There is a purification process unfolding in the skies. Don't let anyone dim your light, even as the tougher planetary connections are pulling at you and trying to make you feel self-conscious. Yes, there is a continuation with Uranus and the Libra Sun, which share a minor frustration that seems as though it's tugging at your soul. The collective is now met with another aspect, with the Sun's position in balancing Libra and Saturn in Aquarius harmonizing the energy. These aspects are meant to change society, but it isn't going to happen overnight. It will help you gain insight into your life from a very spiritual level. You can't control what's happening on a larger scale. Internally, that's where the greatest change is going to occur. You can support your friends and family through these times and even take to the streets in the name of social justice. Libra is the sign of the law, and Saturn in Aquarius dictates policies. Think of this as a cosmic alliance that requires in-depth diplomacy on all levels. The scales only tip when one side isn't doing its job from a place of truth. What do you see that needs changing? Luckily, the energy encourages you to tell it like it is to anyone who will listen and shout it to anyone who isn't paying attention. Be open to those you trust who have more life experience, because they're serving as your guide through these eye-opening transits, especially when Mars in Gemini squares Neptune in Pisces in the evening. There can be an obsessive-compulsive element to this day as well. Perfectionist tendencies are very possible. Be careful to check your thoughts and make sure that you aren't being too hard on yourself. Aspects are slowing down your ability to earn the kind of money you may have become used to and asking you to become more responsible about how you spend your cash. Establish limits so you can save for retirement or other goals. Your house of creativity, family, and fun are affected. If you're having trouble getting motivated, just think about how what you do now will benefit your family in the future. In the morning, Venus in Libra squares off with Pallas, the goddess asteroid of strategy, in Cancer, creating a disconnect between how we give and receive love. The square stimulates conflict, so we recognize how our romantic conduct is working against us. Indeed, we might have been using Cancerian care and support as a strategy for entrapping lovers. In all likelihood, manipulation techniques were not entered into consciously. We simply assumed that the best way to get others to like us was to make ourselves as accommodating as possible. Yet now, we see that relationships formed using coercive means are not healthy. The whole game may fall apart, forcing us to come clean to partners and work towards achieving union more healthily. The cosmic weather is then quiet until the evening, when the Libra Sun trines Saturn in Aquarius, helping us to achieve our goals. Our past labor bears fruit, and we are provided with recognition for reaching a personal milestone. Structures have been put in place which facilitate our success. Therefore, we work less hard and see greater returns. Those with less experience can benefit from our guidance at this time. We might even use this influence to train someone to manage less rigorous duties as we rise into a position of authority and take on more responsibility.